What we have, the scene as it is right now, is an unidentified black female.
And for more than 2 decades since that interview, mystery has surrounded the death of a woman who was brutally killed and dumped into a ditch in Lubbock. But tonight, authorities have reason to believe the dots connect back to the most prolific serial killer in U.S. history. Hi everybody, I'm Brian Mudd.
I'm Lauren Motter. You may recognize the name Samuel Little. He confessed to murdering more than 90 women across the country, and there's now a murder case against him here that's now been submitted to a grand jury.
KMAX Tori Lauren has been following this breaking news for us. So Tori, break down how Lubbock police made this connection.
Yeah, Lauren and Brian, Little confessed to a murder in Wichita Falls. But the problem is the police there say they didn't have any cold case that matched Little's description of the woman he claims to have killed. But now Lubbock police have the evidence they need to connect him to the murder of Bobby Ann Fields Wilson.
She appears to be at 30ish, and she's been there at least for several hours.
A day that started a 26-year mystery. On August 8th, 1993, Bobby Ann Fields Wilson was found dead in a Lubbock ditch near East 14th Street and Keel Avenue.
There are no obvious wounds to the body.
But that didn't turn out to be the case. An autopsy revealed she suffered blows to the head and the stomach. A report by the FBI years later found that Samuel Little, a former boxer, would kill his victims without leaving obvious signs of how they died. Jump 26 years after her death, with Samuel Little sitting in a California state prison. Investigators are able to connect him to more than 60 murders across the country so far, including a woman in Odessa and in Wichita Falls. Investigators were able to connect him to the Odessa murder, but in Wichita Falls, the pieces weren't adding up. During that same time Little confessed, KMAC discovered he sat behind bars in a Lubbock jail for shoplifting. Knowing he spent time in the hub city, police decided to take a closer look, and they held true to their promise. Those sources say an investigator flew out to California to interview the killer himself. And that's when it all started to fall into place. Take a look at this sketch. The description Little gave of the Wichita Falls murder may match that of 37-year-old Bobby Fields. The FBI said Little was very reliable when it came to describing his victims, but he wasn't as good at remembering dates. And through a thorough investigation, Lubbock detectives believe they have a case connecting Little to the murder of Bobby Fields. Fields Wilson was laid to rest in Lorenzo. When I spoke with family, she said it was shocking to hear this news. Now, we'll have more information for you tomorrow, and as this story continues to develop, keep following KMAC News and everythinglubbock.com for the latest.